Today we are making blueberry and cinnamon pancakes. Now, I already threw my box away, so I put the pancake mix in a Ziploc bag, and I am using the Pearl Milling Company pancake mix, the same pancake mix from Angel Mama. So this is the pancake mix, guys, and we're gonna empty it in this bowl. Okay, so we have our pancake mix in the bowl. Now, I don't do measurements because I know how to cook, but it depends on your serving size on how much you put. So just follow the directions on the box when you get the box, guys. It's helpful. But today I'm not going to be using any measurements. So we're going to, now on the box it says add water, but I will add milk instead. So you can add milk and it'll come out just as fine. So let's get the milk. Okay, so guys, I have this set up right here so you can see. Now, because we are not using measurements, we're gonna add as we go, okay? So this is my little whisk right here, and I will be mixing it myself. I'm not using a mixer. So we're gonna add a little bit of milk here. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and mix that up. Now, as you can see, it's not a consistency, guys. Right here, we're gonna mix some more in there. That's not gonna be enough milk. I already could see that it's not gonna be enough milk. Look how it's sticking to the mixer. So we're gonna get more milk. That's how you can tell that you need more milk, because it's too clumpy. You need it to be watery consistency. Okay, so guys, we add in our milk and we just keep stirring. If it's not to the consistency that we need it to be, we keep adding milk until it's at the consistency we need it to be. And this right here is not the consistency you need it at. So we're gonna add more milk and keep stirring it in. If you're a good baker or a good cook, you automatically know what's the best consistency for pancakes. So we just keep stirring that milk in there. Just keep stirring it in there. Now, automatically, I already know there's still not enough milk, but we're getting there. But you gotta stir it in there. You gotta make sure your milk is all the way like in your mix, your pancake mix. And I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to look. Don't mind all that right there. It's a little bit messy. But we're gonna, that's not even really important. What's really important is how your pancake mix come out, because if it's too runny, it's not gonna come out right. If it's too thick, it's not gonna come out right. So you want it at the perfect consistency, guys. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look, like this. When you go to stir it in there, it's not lumpy and it's not too runny. It's not too watery. It's just right. So now we're gonna add our cinnamon and blueberries, and we're gonna add some real blueberries, guys. Some real blueberries and some cinnamon. Okay, so guys, we're gonna add in our fresh blueberries, and I kind of squeeze them in there. Just squeeze them in there. I'm sure they'll come out the same if you just throw them in there like that, but I like to squeeze them in there. I squeeze the blueberry juice in there. keep doing that. We're gonna mix it in a minute. I feel like the juice kind of gives it that blueberry taste when you squeeze them in there, rather than just throw the blueberries in there. Oh, well, I guess there's one of them that was just gonna be thrown in there, but ooh, let me see. Okay. Okay. Just got 2 more left, guys. All right, and now we're gonna add our ground cinnamon, guys. And that's all you need. Now we're gonna give that a mix, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, we gave it a mix and it's ready to go in the pan to make our pancakes, guys. Okay, we're gonna put our pan on the stove and put a little bit of butter in the pan. Now you can use whatever you want. You can use the butter spray or whatever you would like. Now I got my fire on medium low, guys, and we're gonna let that kind of melt in there before we add our pancake mix. It's kind of nice to watch it just melt, right? Now if you want, you can break that butter up. It's up to you how much butter you want to use. This is how much I used. I kind of wanted to go a little faster, so I kind of broke it up. That way it can kind of be spreaded out like here. All right. And you know what, guys? It doesn't necessarily have to melt completely, but we're gonna go ahead and put our pancake mix in there right now. So you don't want to put too much because it does expand, guys. So we're gonna just put a little bit. Like that, because you see how it's expanding. It's okay if you drop some on the side. It's okay because I'm gonna get that later anyway. But it expands. All right. So we're gonna let that kind of bake in there, guys. And it kind of looks flat right now, but once you know it starts cooking, it's gonna get a little thicker than that. So no worries. You want to make sure you have your utensil, guys, when it's time to flip it. And I know it can be hard to tell when it's time to flip it. That's why you got to keep an eye on it, because the way I find out when it's time to flip it would be when the middle starts to bubble, and I will show you this in a minute. This is why I'm recording this. You'll be able to tell when it's almost about that time to flip. You'll see, guys. It's not time yet, but do you see it's getting hard, like around that area? You see that little circle? Now you see those bubbles in the middle. That's how you know it's heating up at the bottom. Gotta pay attention to that. Now for your first pancake, we're gonna have the fire on medium low, but we're gonna drop that fire once that pot start getting real hot, because you don't want to burn your pancakes. But you see how it's bubbling around there? That's how you know that pot is getting hot. So after this first pancake, you gotta drop that fire a little bit lower. But because this is the first pancake and the pot wasn't really that hot, we're gonna leave it at as it is right now. It's cooking right, guys, and it's rising too. So what you want to do is, being that you see that it's rising, you want to kind of pick around it like that. It's not time to flip it yet. Definitely not time. But that's why butter is great, you know, because it helps the pancake to not stick and it to the pan, but it even helps when you have a non-stick pan that you're making these pancakes on. Okay guys, you see those bubbles right there? That right there tells you a lot. It's cooking underneath, guys. So now we're going to flip. You want to go around. I'm doing this with one hand, so. We got our final plate, guys. We got blueberry cinnamon pancakes, eggs, scrambled eggs, and ham, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you have ate pancakes before with blueberries and cinnamon in it. If not, I would love to see you try it. And also, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you guys are notified each time I post a new video, and share for the world to see so others can see how to make pancakes, guys. Blueberry and cinnamon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.